Hi everyone. So it's been a while. It has been about I would say maybe a year and a half since I last saw you guys. Um, and there's a lot of things I want to talk about. A lot of growth that has happened. A lot of beautiful things that did end up happening over the past year and a half. So for starters, tons of good things financially, tons of growth. I basically got into the habit of cooking. I had to learn that from scratch, and it helped me save a lot of money, which in turn actually helped me get my first apartment, and I'm very happy about that. Very grateful for my family members and especially my girlfriend for helping me along the way. She was the one that actually taught me how to cook from scratch, so that was awesome. I've learned a handful of recipes, and I'm continuing to learn even more as we speak. I think just this week I will probably learn 2 new recipes that are specifically focused on just being healthy. So yeah, that's been a process. I've also learned specifically from this really cool book. I'm gonna post a link in the description below. It's 150 recipes from JJ Virgin, which are amazing, by the way. I suffered for a long time from just not having home cooked meals, and of course I upgraded to these recipes and just cooking them and learning them and learning about what ways to different ingredients you can change out here and there that have definitely helped me quite a bit. So that's been a huge part of the past year and a half for me. Beyond that, I can also say that I've happily upgraded jobs. Spent about 3.5 years in customer service for a call center. It was a very, very difficult job. Dealing with inquiries and complaints all day, it's not easy. It can be really stressful. And moving from there, moving back into logistics, which was honestly the first ever job I ever had, but going into less of a hands-on and more of an office kind of setup, has been amazing. I've been working from home and still do so with my new job, and that has been awesome. If you've never tried a work from home situation, I personally do recommend it quite a bit. It has increased the amount of time that I have for myself, for my health, and just overall, it has definitely enhanced my life. Yeah, I can definitely confirm that. And there's also quite a bit of music stuff that I've been wanting to do this whole time. It's just one of those things that sort of had to be placed in the back burner while I sort of just worked on those other things along the way. They were very, very time consuming, so I can confirm as well that the time has been spent as well as I possibly could. And if you guys do want to learn more about the things that I do, just let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and place as many examples of all the things that I've been learning as much as I can. And when it comes to career, really just one main thing that I've been able to add onto my plate is that now I am officially trying to become a web developer and just trying to enter the tech industry overall. And I've done this with 2 books that I purchased. So it's actually a double. This is definitely a double book. They're both part of the same series, and it's 2-part. The first one teaches you HTML and CSS, and the second part teaches you JavaScript and JQuery. The books are by the author Duckett, and these were recommended to me through YouTube. I have luckily been able to at least get them started. I'm still on the first book on page 58, and for someone that had before the pandemic had never even had an interest in the tech industry and just really didn't know anything about it, they worked really well. They've been able to take me on from someone that knows nothing about it to now understanding a couple of concepts here and there. and as well an application that I'm also going to link in the description. It's called Solo Learn. Um, they've got this. Not only obviously do they teach you how to do really basic coding from scratch, but also they teach you, or rather, they have this little community going on, where people can post the work that they've been doing. And for me, at least, it was a really big eye opener. I think it was this week when I finally noticed it. I was just scrolling through, trying to learn a little bit more about the app. And as I look at it, I see that, for example, this person had put a really cool cat design, and she lets you sort of see, or him lets you sort of see what's inside, and it divides it up for you. So there's like a little section there that tells you, like, oh, this is the HTML section that I had to do for it, there's the CSS section, and here's a little JavaScript. And you see it, and then you sort of are able to, the program breaks it into parts for you. So if you do want to learn it, you're able to do so. Anything you think is cool, you can definitely sort of integrate it into your own code. And it's just one of those things that definitely made me feel more integrated now into this whole tech culture. So as we continue to get better at these things, I'm going to show you guys as much as I can of my journey. The musical journey, of course, is still there. It hasn't stopped. It's all part of just my life. So welcome to a lot of changes into the channel. This is literally probably like the second video that I put in it, but there's a lot of things I do want to show you guys. I'm really excited about it. A lot of changes and a lot of things that are coming through. If anything, thank you guys for staying updated with the things that I do, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend.